Sibanye-Stillwater says it's actively implementing its safety and shaft examination procedures to allow its miners to return to the surface. In a statement, the mine says all 260 employees who were trapped underground have been accounted for and have been provided with food. The National Union of Mineworkers had earlier raised concerns about the lack of access to food and water.
We are still waiting for the preliminary report that will tell us exactly what happened. But as the National Union of Mineworkers, we are very worried about this incident because the company did not want to say anything about it. And the latest update that the company gave to our members at the surface is that they are saying that the 300 mine workers will resurface at around midday, 12 o'clock this afternoon. But we're waiting as a National Union of Mineworkers. But what worries us is that since yesterday, when this incident happened, workers do not have access to water and food.
While rescue efforts continued for hours in the mine shaft, Mineral Resources Minister Gwede Mantashe said there were no reports of injuries or fatalities.
Up to this morning, there was no report of any injuries except the damage to the cage. And there is no fatality reported. And we're hoping that Sibanye-Stillwater will work carefully and diligently and rescue those workers. That happens in mines, that you go in the lift, sometimes it goes and stops halfway and you run into all sorts of problems. But technically, they will correct that. There's no reported fatality up to now. We're hoping there will be no fatality because our comment to zero harm is unquestionable.
NUM Health and Safety Chairperson Duncan Luvuno says Sibanye management is not being transparent about the incident.
This incident happened yesterday around 9 o'clock, but it is unfortunate, as always, Sibanye, they tried to cover it. That is why we were in the know around 2 o'clock. As the organized labor. So it indicates that there is no transparency, and the arrogance, it also is continuous. Because if you know and remember very well, it is synonym, arrogance is synonym with the management of fear. Even the CEO itself is arrogant. So I thought it's very important that I put that particular preface. But currently now we're from the briefing session on the latest development of what is happening. And we are being briefed now that the food is almost reaching these different levels of workers that are down there. And fortunately, there are no fatalities. Fortunately, there are no injuries with our members or workers downstairs.
Management of Sibanye-Stillwater's Kloof gold mine in Western area in Western Johannesburg says work to restore operation at the shaft continues. Nothando Makutulela, SABC News, Johannesburg.